when I was younger, they wanted me to be a doctor and go to med school and do traditional things like that. And my father was an engineer, and so like, if you're a young Pakistani kid back in the day, you either became an engineer or a physician, and those were the acceptable outcomes. And anything in the middle was like kind of frowned upon. And so my family has always been supportive, but I don't think they've ever. My parents never really understood what it was about. Like, oh, this is a interesting thing for you to be doing. But increasingly, I appreciate that they didn't prevent me from doing it, even if they didn't understand it.
Hmm.
They never got in the way, which I think I've seen a lot of young people, and I still see it in my job now, is that they have these family pressures and um, they can't flourish creatively because they're being pressured to do something else. And the writer Viet Nguyen actually wrote a New York Times essay about this recently, like what it means to be a young Asian person and unsupported by your family if you're trying to become an artist. So I think that that's sort of my job, is like with my son and my nieces and nephews, is like I want them to feel like, okay, you have a voice and something to say as a person of color and an Asian person, and your family supports you to do that. It's not even that the forces are against you, but that you are allowed to do whatever you want
Yes.
outside the context of these traditional jobs with capital J's.